Previously on Raiders of the Serpent Seas. Beneath the awe-inspiring and towering canopies of the ancient ironwood trees, a tale laced with betrayal and shrouded in darkness has silently unfolded. The characters of our story, once valiant heroes and celebrated champions of the Volve, have tragically fallen. In an unfortunate twist of events, these once free spirits have now been captured and taken as prisoners, and they find themselves at the mercy of the newly crowned Witch King, a figure of power and terror. But this is no ordinary monarch of shadows. In a cruel twist of fate, it is Hodor, their once trusted companion, who has been transformed and twisted into this very embodiment of what they have pledged their lives to fight against. As they languish in captivity, surrounded by the oppressive atmosphere of prison, questions linger in the cold, still air. Chief among them, these questions is their continued survival. Why against all odds are they still alive? Each passing moment only deepens the mystery as they struggle to understand their predicament and what fate has in store for them. Alright everybody, so yes, we are back from last time after everybody was taken out. So before we deal with you guys waking up, we have a little thing we have to do first, which is where you find yourselves for a few moments. So, you find yourselves standing in a vast ethereal field under a sky painted with a vibrant hues of twilight. The air is thick with the scent of jasmine, and whispered voices can be heard on the wind. In the distance, a lone, small figure, seemingly fragile, seems to stand with their back to you. I need you all to make a perception check for me.
Am I included in that?
You can, yes, he might as well, yes, he is part of the crew. Whoa, oh no, he got a Thomas the Tank Engine, it must be good. The scariest natural 20 in existence on that one. Oh my god. Okay, so Seb and Blythe, and you're gonna be figuring this out. Router, let's see how you're gonna be doing. Okay, yes, so the three of you realize that the small figure you're seeing off in the distance, you can tell by the hairstyle, it's Sadie. It's the little girl that you left with the actual Volve a little while back. It's just standing off in the distance. You can
just killed them too.
You can see the air sort of shimmering around her as things are happening. And the ground at her feet is barren and cracked as you watch flowers seem to bloom and wither in rapid cycles as if they are hastening to keep pace with her breaths. As she sort of turns to face you all in the distance, you all start to realize who it is. Her eyes are glowing with an otherworldly light as the sky seems to darken and three shadowy figures start to make their way out of the ground surrounding her, and you recognize these three people. So as she's standing there, you see the Volve characters as sort of ghostly apparitions starting to appear around her, and each sort of floating around her momentarily. These figures seem to be holding chains that seem to be shimmering with an eerie light. And one by one, and they seem to approach Sadie in the moments, and they seem to lash out with these chains, and they seem to bind to her arms and to her chest. Her expression is one of profound sadness and betrayal as her eyes lock on each of you in the distance, as if she is pleading for help. The field around you all begins to wither and decay, turning into a desolate landscape. The ground cracks open, revealing a glimpse of a realm beyond, terrifying yet beautiful, a domain of endless twilight, stars and nebula. As you watch the Volve throw the chains into this void, you hear Sadie make a sort of last final scream as she's pulled down into this endless twilight, as the vision starts to disappear, and you fade back into black for a moment. And I think then we're going to have each of you just roll a d20 for me, and we're going to see who gets highest.
I got a 20.
You got a 20. Okay, Rounder, you are going to be the first to awaken in the moment, as something is odd going on in the moment. You wake up. First of all, you're upside down. You feel your hands are tied and bound to your back, and there is some sort of creature literally biting on your neck as we awake. So we're going to be rolling some initiative here and getting these things into some order as this is going on. But Rowdy, you will be up first in the moment. So 1 second. Let me bring everybody in.
What the hell?
I'm going to need that one. We're going to need that one. Zisa, because you've just turned up late, Conrad. What I've done for everyone else is you're under the effect. You've had time to have the equivalent of a short rest, so you can spend hit die in all the ways that would make sense for a short rest, if that makes sense. Has everybody else done all of their maths for all of that already?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Blokey's starting off with full everything because it's a new sheet.
That is very that's very true. If you take I would say roughly half his spell slots out, if that's okay. Just to keep it roughly fair on that front. Right, I'm going to roll some NPCs in.
Do you want to keep our rolls, James? Before?
No, that was just to see who was going to be the first of this, and then you can now you can roll initiative properly. The only one that's going to have some things going on is going to be Rounder anyway, because they're going to have like the surprise round. Or the equivalent of.
Oh, I got a 20 anyway.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah, we'll give you that. Oh, another high one from someone.
Oh, Blokey.
The skill monkey is going to be up there as well. Okay, fair enough.
Does he have a brother called Brokey?
Oh, he should.
You can add that to the backstory at any point.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Right. Okay, Rounder. So first things first, we've got to deal with the thing that's biting your neck, and then you can have a go after that. Right. So let's see how it's going to do. It's got advantage on this because you're restrained. Let's see how it's going to play out, and we'll give it advantage. And a 26 will definitely hit, so you will be taking 13 points of damage, 6 piercing and 7 necrotic, and you're going to be up next. So you are bound, you are upside down, you are currently restrained. What does Rounder do?
I would like to rage.
And that makes perfect sense.
Because this is very rude.
It is very rude indeed. Right, I'll set the rage off on your sheet for you here. Where is rage hiding? Raging. Okay.
And then I would like to try and just break. Is it just rope binding our hands?
Yes, you think you've got sort of rope binding your feet and your hands right now. Yes.
Can I do both in a single motion?
I think yes, but I would say the DC's a little higher, if that makes sense. So you can make an athletics check, or you can try some sort of sleight of hand, but I'm assuming I know which way around this is going to go.
Yeah, athletics.
Okay, no problem.
This is an advantage because I am raging. Not that I need it anyway.
Okay, so yeah, you're upside down and in these moments, but you just like and break the binds, break your feet down onto the ground below, It's only 10 feet down. It's not dramatic in the moment. But yeah, you use your action for that, and obviously your bonus. Anything left? I think that might be it.
I would like to use half my movement to stand up.
Yes,
I
you can definitely do
imagine
that because you're no
she
longer
doesn't do
restrained.
this. She doesn't do the very cool like superhero landing. She just fully flops onto the floor. Like she's not very graceful at all.
Fair enough.
So yeah, she'll stand up and she's actually going to try and take a step back.
Okay, try and provoke an opportunity. Let's see how it's going to do. Yeah, it can only try a bite. Let's see how it's going to do. It does not gain advantage on this, but a 19 to hit. So on
Yep.
that one, so yeah, so it will be for 16. So 7 piercing, 9 necrotic.
So that'll be 3 and then 9 necrotic.
Okay, and with that, then we will begin the main round. Blokey,
I will use my reaction, to give myself a provoke point.
Of course, no problem at all. Blokey, next on the list. You've had better hangovers, but this one seems terrible. But yes, you are also not for the first time, but again, you are hanging from your feet and you are bound at the same time.
Blakey would just muster to himself, at least I've got my clothes on this time. And then we'll use sleight of hand to try and untie the bind.
Okay, yeah, you can make a dexterity sleight of hand and see how you're going to do on that one. Oh, this rolls a 1.
Great first roll for this character.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we still have the little man, right?
Yeah.
The little man.
Yeah.
But I will. Apologies. I will have to say that as you watch, the camera pans down to the remains of a broken wooden boy that has been ripped to shreds on the ground below.
Those are ace in the hole.
A broken toy.
Our child!
Oh.
They killed our child!
My boy.
We're right on 2 fronts. We just don't know the other one.
So yes, sorry, Brokey. So yes, nothing on that one. But anything else he's going to try in the moment? Any other things he can do with the bonus?
Bonus
Actions? Yes. New character. Who this? He's been upgraded.
I can call out to well, I've seen Rowdor's out of her bounds, and I'll be like, "Yeah, you got him, girl. Keep going, yeah." And I'm like wiggling in the air, and you can get a bardic inspiration for that.
He's
Which is 1d8
a
at this
height
point.
team in the air.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. That is all done. Speaking of that, Rowdy, you are actually next in the turn order now.
Oh my god. I am going to try and rip the binds off our fake Valkyrie.
Okay, fair enough. You can definitely make a strength check to pull that off. I also need you to make a perception check as well.
Okay, so athletics advantage.
Oh yeah, take
26.
the advantage. Yeah. So as she's coming to consciousness in the moment, so you're going to be ripping the binds off. But yeah, I do need you to make a perception in the moment as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, as she lands on the ground, she sort of comes to a little bit stunned in the moment, but feeling better for being freed as well in the second. So that is all good. Anything else on Rowder's turn?
Would you say that is my action?
Yes, you are literally breaking binds and things, so that is an action. But have you got anything else in the scheme?
Is this thing flying?
No, but it seems incredibly graceful running. So the area you're in at the moment is just littered with sort of bones and bits. It's obviously like the canopy of some sort of strange large tree. However, these creatures, whatever these things are, seem incredibly graceful. They look like beautiful human beings, but with like fanged, pointed teeth and sort of feral features going on about them. Some sort of malicious spirit of some description. But they look incredibly graceful in this space, as if they're going to be able to move around very well, but not flying by its essence.
So this won't count as an attack, as I've already used my action, but for thematics, she's going to take a step back, and then she's just going to run and jump at this thing to try and pin it against the wall.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Just be distracting.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so sort of, just in sort of a ruckus of movement here as you're sort of trying to pin this down. You're not quite getting a good grip yet, if that makes sense, but mechanically. But yes, I see where you're going, and you're definitely, it's definitely paying attention. Next on the list is this one that seems to be climbing down to Blythe's neck. So let's see how that's going to do as it's going to bite him. Let's see. Nom nom nom. On that one. Ooh. Okay. When it crits. Oh man. Okay. So it will be 9 piercing and 15 necrotic in the moments. But that is its turn done. The Valkyrie will get up.
He can't hear you, Jamie.
Yeah, I guess that what? Oh, I guess that wakes me up.
It definitely wakes you up in the moments. Yes, you are. You come to with this thing biting on your neck. You're screaming. You're upside down. You can't see it on here at the moment, but there is a wolf that is hogtied at you, almost on the floor below you.
I was going to ask on my turn where Iron is,
but yes, there is a lot going on in the moments. Right, your Valkyrie friend here, and what is she going to do? Let's give her. She's going to need some sort of an unarmored strike. Let's see how she's going to do, and. No, she's going to follow up with what Rowder was up to, and is actually going to try and pin this thing and see how it can do on that front. So she's going to go strength athletics versus its strength athletics, and let's see how that is going to go. So she rolls a 20, it rolls a 13. So she has managed to. Under your sort of start point, Rowder here, she will actually be able to restrain it in the moment and sort of grapple the creature. So that has happened. Next on the list is it, and it will attempt to return the favor to the Valkyrie here and see if it can bite her. Let's see. Incoming, and that will hit, and that will do 16 damage, so she will take all of that.
Did it factor in that the Valkyrie is still restrained? Because she's not, but I'm seeing the icon there.
It did not. No, hang on 1 second. Let's see if I take the restrained off of that and make sure. Let's just re-roll it just in case. 1 second. Right. It is well worth double checking. Let's see. And in this case, it is a fail. So it's 11. So much better. She's like gripping this thing and trying to force its movement in the moments. Zisa, you are next to wake up, upside down, hands tied, bound by your feet. You see Rowder and the Skald are literally fighting some sort of creature on the ground below. What would you like to do?
So quick clarifying question. You said unarmed attack, so I'm guessing our possessions have been taken.
You
right?
have no armors. You have no weapons. Yes, you have barely clothes. So yes.
Okay. Has my crystal been taken?
That's a very good question. Where
Because
did
that
she
is
put
my
it?
that's my arcane focus. It's usually tucked into her like clothing, like behind her armor, so it's like touching her like bare chest a lot of the time.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna say that. Well, your armor's gone, so that is definitely true. I'm gonna say just roll me a d20. Let's see how this is gonna go. I'm gonna say they found it if you get lower than a 5. Getting down there, but yeah, you still have in amongst your clothing. You are bound, bearing that in mind right now. But yeah, you do still feel the item is still there. If that makes sense right now.
okay, so I cast through that, which means anything that doesn't have a monetary value, I can still cast. So that's good to know. 2, you used both the words restrained and grappled when you talked about this thing that Skuld is fighting. Is like if I were to attack it, would it get advantage or no?
It's currently grappled right now. So all of the effects of grapple are literally in effect. So let me just.
I think that just means movement's 0.
Movement is 0, correct? I think that is the main thing on that one.
Okay, so Zisa comes awake, quickly gauges the situation, sees one latched on to Blythe, basically just really going at him, sees the other one being grappled, and you see her quickly do some mental math, and then she's going to cast Misty Step and just over here.
Oof.
Which is going to get rid of my restrained condition. So we will get rid of that. And as she does, I'm glad that Router is the only one awake for this, though Blythe is as well. So Blythe, you see this thing bit into your neck. You see Zisa show up directly behind it, and her jaw unhinges, and her canines come forward, and she sinks her teeth into this thing with a fanged bite.
Ugh.
For 24.
24 will definitely hit, as this thing is shocked in the moment. As
All
out
right.
of nowhere, this something is, it's usually the one taking lunch, not the other way around.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that I rolled a 2, but you see that as she does, she is sucking something from this creature, and Zeus is going to gain back 2 hit points.
Oof.
Yummy.
Yeah, so Zeus is kind of pissed.
Fair enough.
So this thing's latched on to Blythe, and I'm latched on to this thing, and that is my turn.
Fair enough, no problem. Which does bring us to Blythe. Round to your turn here.
So, flabbergasted by this and slightly disturbed, maybe.
There's a lot going on. I'll give you that.
Blythe will just try to break free of this restraint.
Okay, is he going Dexy or is he going athletics? Apologies. Because in theory you could sleight of hand it, or you can athletics. Yeah.
How would I wriggle out of it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, basically working the knots and getting free that way.
Well, there's only one in it, so I'm just going to try and break 3, I think. With
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, make a strength check.
Athletics, okay? It's the same.
No, strength athletics is absolutely fine. On that one, a 15 is not enough, unfortunately. So yeah, you're still restrained in the moments as this is going on. Anything on a bonus or anything like that?
If I can see I
You
will.
can indeed.
I'll
We'll
say.
bring her onto the thing.
I'll say, get out, break free, and she will bite the restraints. Or is she restrained enough she can't do that?
She's been tied up pretty good, but she can make it a strength to try and break herself out and or release her muzzle. I'm going to do it that way.
Hey.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Owen's having no problem and starts to rip these bits free and is no longer restrained and would be able to start to pull herself up.
Okay. I guess that's everything she could do.
Okay, no problem.
James, something that I forgot to mention that Zisa would have done if you said that we benefited from a short rest. She also would have used arcane recovery to get back
a slot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give myself 2 second-level spell slots.
Fair enough. Yes, that would have absolutely been doable. Okay, no problem. Blythe is done. Frida, you're up next.
Yeah. I'll just try to break out of the restraints.
Yeah, as you wake up with all of this going on around you?
Nope.
Oh, man, no.
I have no bonus actions either.
No,
so
man.
I'm just wriggling in the air.
In the restraints. Okay.
We've been spoiled by that little wooden boy.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
James like, oh no, he died.
There's got to be consequences for losing.
Squirrel's using him as a chew toy right now.
Okay, then. I guess that brings us to the bottom of the turn order. Baldur, round to you.
Yeah. So, I am restrained, but how am I restrained here?
You are.
Is it
you
both
have
hands and feet?
Your hands and feet are tied right now. Yes. So you're tied upside down and hanging by your feet, and then your hands are tied.
So you can still headbutt this lady.
Yeah.
As a monk.
I was. Would you?
Allow me to tell me on it.
Because like I'm guessing my hands are tied together, right?
Yeah.
Can I sort of like try to swing myself and try to like basically big bear hug this thing?
Sure.
So it's like So
you're a monk.
I sort of like it's a grapple attempt basically.
No problem. You can definitely do it.
Let's try. So it's just athletics, probably.
So I mean you managed to get yourself in a position with a 14. I'll give you that. So let's see how it's going to do as you try and do that. So let's do a athletics against it. So let's see how it's going to roll. And in this case, it's going to roll a 19. So unfortunately, not enough in the moment, Baldur, to make the difference. But anything else on the monk's turn?
Now, because normally you exchange one of your attacks for a grapple attempt, right? Is that still the case now? Or would you say this is another, this was I'm being nice to you, so I am allowing you to do this, even though you probably shouldn't?
I'm kind of letting you do it, is the honest truth. But if you've got any other little tricks up your sleeve that you're thinking.
Let me see, what can I do as a bonus action? No, that wouldn't really apply here. Actually, No, it's been the role's been resolved. I'm not gonna ask for that. No, that's my turn.
Okay. Bringing us back to the top of the turn order, Blokey. I believe still in the thick of the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, let's try another sleight of hand to get out of there. The best. 25.
Way better as he manages to first the hand restraints and then lift himself up and untie the feet and then drop down. So yes, he is no longer restrained.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try and save some of those bardic inspirations. So I'm just going to get myself up and ready myself for the next go to attack someone.
Okay, no problem. As you're sort of more looking around what's going on over everything, I'll let you make a perception check.
Ooh. Hey,
21. You pick up on a few things that others do not in the moments. You've seen a lot of what's going on here. You pick up things that others haven't. The Scold, she is out of her armor for the first time. You spot what the others have not spotted. There are 2 large scars running down her back. So as she's literally trying to grapple this thing and she's moving around, you do spot that in the moments as this is all going on. And there is also, off in the far end of the space, there is a pair of glowing eyes looking out through the trees.
Yeah, Blokey, not one for subtlety, will point towards them and scream, "Holy shit!" Very loudly.
Fair enough. Yeah, as you do point towards a pair of green glowing eyes coming from the canopy beyond. Anything else? Is he staying put movement wise?
Yeah, because there's too much in the way for him to even approach that without getting blood in his next go. So he'll stay there.
Okay, no problem. Rowder, around to you.
She is going to start smacking.
Okay, no problem.
Advantage. Oh, no, great axe. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, equipment is a bit of a problem.
Dig in my sheet because I don't have it on the macro bar. Where do I find unarmed?
Oh, yes, that's a very good question.
There we go.
Hopefully it's on there somewhere.
Reckless, so advantage.
You will definitely hit with a 20, and it will take the damage. It does not like any of that.
And again, also reckless.
Ooh, turns it into a crit. Okay, so the damage-wise, that looks.
It doubles the dice, which you don't have dice.
Anything?
No. Oh no. Oh, that's so. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, it will take all of that. Anything else on your turn?
In exchange for the crit but no extra damage, may I do something thematic?
Go ahead. I would be more than happy.
That may hinder her next attack.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take the rope that was binding my hands and just kind of wrap it rapidly around her head and try and get it in her mouth so she's biting on the rope as opposed to us?
I like it. Yeah, definitely in the moment.
Just kind of restrain her a little bit more.
That sounds good to me. I'm with you on that one. Very good. Okay, next on the list. Is this one? Blythe, are you still restrained or did you manage to get out? I can't recall.
I think I got out, yeah.
You are out.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, so you're still currently bound. Okay, so this
Baldur and I are currently attacking this
You
thing.
are currently attacking it in the moment. So and Baldur missed. So Zisa, I think you're the only one that actually did it any harm. So it's going to be freaked out and be attempting to bite you back. So let's see how it's going to do in the moments. 13? Is that enough on an unarmored wizard? I do not know.
Unarmored wizard, yes, except everybody notices that yet again, a pair of spectral wings comes out of Zisa's back and interposes itself in between this bite so that it kind of bites into the wings and the wings kind of disappear as I use Gift of the Valkyrie to add to my AC as a reaction.
Okay, that is all done in the moment then. Next on the list then, the Valkyrie is holding hold of this one and has restrained it. I'll see if she can do any damage with an attack. Let's just do a roll. And she crits. And what's her strength mod? She has a +3. So how much would an unarmored defense be? It's just 3 plus a right. Okay, yeah. So she will do a bit of damage with that, and then she will roll one more time, and she gets an 18 with the second one. Okay, and right. So she's just grappling this thing and just beating on it as this is going on. Okie dokie. The creature will attempt to bite her back and see how it's going to do. Will hit, does 13 damage. Okay. Zisa, around to you, I believe.
So this thing tried to bite Zisa. Zisa's, again, like, automatic Valkyrie defense kind of kicked in, which, again, surprises her. I'm sure Balder appreciates being this close to the wings in action. But Zisa then kind of falls back to what she knows, and she's going to just stare at this thing and do Mind Sliver.
Oof. Okie dokie. So intelligence saving throw. Let's see how it's going to do. And it's going to roll a 15.
I think it meets beats, so fortunately.
Okey-dokey.
But I will still attempt to telekinetically shove it away from we'll say Balder.
Okay, so you're moving it that away.
Yeah.
See how it's going to do.
Move
Strength
it from
save
Balder
first.
Blythe.
Okay, so let's see how.
Yep.
And oh my god, it crit, so it ain't going nowhere.
All right, fun turn for me.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, anything else? Movement, staying put.
No, I'm all set. I will cast a glance at Bloki, who is canonically afraid of Zisa, and just notice that he hasn't done anything other than say "holy shit." How did you say "holy shit"? By the way, like
with my mouth.
Yeah, but I mean, any gestures? Did you crotch chop like DX? Like what? Like verbalize? What'd you do?
Oh, he basically stood there, pointed towards the green eyes, and went, "Holy shit!"
Okay, pointed. So you let us know.
Yeah.
Good. You didn't just verbalize. Okay, so Zisa now follows the gaze and sees what's over there too, and we'll clock that.
Okay, fair enough. Blythe, round to you.
Okay. I need to get out. Or can I get Iron to help me?
You can definitely have your wolf aid you. That is definitely plausible at this point. You are a team.
Oh, no, ability check. And then I'll do that advantage, because I know that doesn't work. Oh, well, I'm still here.
Oh, no, Blythe. Don't. But obviously, yeah, that's that. Any bonuses or anything else you want to try? Or...
The bonus was to get here to help me,
bonus was going.
That was that.
Oh, man. Okay, well, yeah.
That's right.
It is what it is. Frida, round to you. Can you improve?
I will just do the same.
21. That's more like it. You are able to rip your bindings free in the moments and free yourself. Any bonus or anything else?
Nope. No bonuses.
Okay. Baldur, round to you. You are still technically restrained, but hanging.
Yeah. I can't do anything like this, so I'll free myself. Athletics, right?
Yep, or a dex, depending on which way you want to go. Sleight of hand.
I'm pretty sure athletics is better for me.
Yeah, with a stout moment, he manages to rip the binds and get himself down in the moments.
Okay. Now I have to double check something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure I need to have taken the attack action to do flurry of blows, right?
I think that sounds right, but yeah, obviously double check just in case.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case because it kind of uses like your momentum to continue attacking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that sucks.
The monk can't do enough. The one target, bless, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn then.
Okay,
I'm
no
free.
problem.
I can take the restraint off, disable restraint.
You definitely can. You definitely can. At the bottom end of the turn order, just before we get back to the top, Blokey, where you had yelled out "Holy shit!" The figure with the green eyes yells out something, and the two creatures hear the sound in the moment, and you can make an insight check, Blokey, because it will be your turn up first.
14.
You think these things are afraid of whatever that was, or whatever that did in the moments.
Okay. Blokey will probably say, I think whatever that is over there is far more of an issue than these things are to us. We need to get out of here. And we'll on that one I will cast Vicious Mockery quickly.
Ooh.
And I'll say, think you can take us on when you can't even, when you're scared of some glowing eyes, and I hope the best of that does something.
Okay. Oh, I like that. That's a nice way of Vicious Mockery playing out on that one. That is a good one on that one, and it unfortunately rolled quite high on that one. So a 19 on that one. So unfortunately, but anything else for Blokey in the moment?
Let's give another. Save some bardics. Do I see an exit anywhere?
You were just in the upper canopy. There is some sort of a mishmash of wood that sort of makes like the equivalent of a door here, off to one side. You can definitely see.
I will run to it to see if there's a way out.
Okay, yeah. As you run to it, something else runs up to you in the moment and grabs your arm. And it is a old woman dressed in red, and she sort of grabs your arm and says, "Quiet!" and holds you there for a moment.
Blokey squeaks.
Rowder, round to you. You're next.
She's going to continue doing what she does best.
Mm-hmm.
And she will unarmed strike at advantage. Or doesn't need to get another crit.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's all the crits are coming when you haven't got the weapon, Blair.
Advantage.
It's damn good.
Still 23.
You are definitely trying to beat some sense into this creature that does not like what's going on. Anything else? Yes.
No, that is all. She hasn't spotted Green Eyes or the other woman who's stealing her look appearing behind her.
There is a bit on that one. Next on the list then is the first of these creatures, not currently restrained by anyone. No, it's going to take any opportunity attacks that that will come, as it is going to be darting off and disappearing into the forest canopy.
I'm gonna bite it.
That sounds like a plan.
You see anybody who's looking like Zisa's eyes change from like the usual cool to a prey is fleeing and a predator is attacking.
Ooh.
So, fanged bite. I don't think that's going to do it, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Maybe
17. 17 is its AC, so yes, you will be able to bite it on the way out. Oof.
Yeah, so as it goes, Zisa bites into its arm, and it kind of tries to yank away, but Zisa again goes and sucks some vitality from it and will gain 3 hit points.
Disgusting.
So now I'm free, I can attack, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 15 is not going to be enough.
I will re-roll that. I still have the imbalance thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't used any of my powers yet. So
20, that's more like it.
And this is going to be a stunning strike as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see how this plays out in the moments. What's the save I need to make?
Con save, I think.
Con save? I can do a con save if that's the one.
And it's 7 damage.
Okay, Constitution save. Let's see how it's going to do. It's going to roll a 16. Is that going to be enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, but it's still going to take the 7 in the moments as that's going on. Okay, so that is that. Blythe, would there be anything from you as this thing was trying to skedaddle, or you're still restrained? Yeah. So yeah. No. So Frida, though, you're still within.
No, she won't attack. Something else is going on with Frida.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so this thing seems to disappear and sort of absorb into the trunk of the tree relatively easily in the moments as that's happening. Next on the turn order, Scold will continue to beat on this thing a bit and see how it's going to do. We'll miss the first one and miss the second. Okay, but keeps it grappled for now. It will try and break free. Let's see how it's going to do on that front. So strength athletics. And it's going to roll a 6. I think it's going to be not going anywhere on the moment. And the Scold rolls a 24, so maintains that at the moment. We'll carry on down the turn order for a few more moments. Zisa, round to you.
Zisa sees this woman.
Yes.
Bright does she have
robes,
tattoos? Very
old skin. Make a perception check. See what you can find. 15. No signs of tattoos. Waving around a very big staff of some description, but no signs of any traits that you would consider a magician in the moment.
Okay. And she grabbed Blokey, but isn't being aggressive, right?
In a sort of, she is kind of in a restraining way, but it's more of a don't do something rather than a trying to beat down on him is probably the best way to put it in the moment.
But she's not casting, like she dropped invisibility, so she could have Like, as I know how invisibility works. You can use it to be advantageous, and
whatever this spellcaster is, it's clear they could have done more than they have done in the moment, but all they've really done is stopped Blokey knocking on a door and sort of restrained his hand. Is probably the best way of putting it.
She revealed herself. Basically, Zisa's more curious about this person than thinking they are a threat yet. So she'll go after who she knows is the threat. She'll step here. Are the eyes still there?
The glowing eyes in the forest?
Yeah.
No, they are not. They seem to be belong to this whoever this woman is. Yes, she has the glowing eyes.
Oh, okay. And how about I just firebolt this one?
Absolutely, you'll be able to firebolt that one in the moment on that one. Yeah, it took all of that, but looks pretty horrendous after that attack.
Okay. I think that'll be it for me then.
Mm-hmm.
No, never mind. I can't do that. That would be more of an action. So yeah, I'm done.
No problem. Blythe, round to you.
Hey, so again, I'll give some help action to get me out of here, please.
No problem. You can definitely use your wolf to that effect.
Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, 19 is good enough. You will be able to break free this time.
Good. That's all I can really do, but I need to be restrained for that. But at least I'm free now.
No problem. Okay then, Frida, what are you up to? I can't hear you, Joe. Sorry, I think you might.
Sorry, I was trying to fix one of my auras. Something's not right about it.
So there's one of these strange creatures, and and some sort of woman in a old woman in a red robe.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the creature. She will just walk up to this lady and just pull her arm off Loki. She's not going to try to attack it. Just
she lets go of him in the moment and brings her hand up and sort of like, quiet.
Who are you?
One sec.
Okay.
And anything else before, in those moments?
I guess just an insight to see if she means harm. If with the quiet,
you can make an insight check at the moment.
Yep, she's cool.
Really hard to read an old woman in these moments on that one. Okay, Baldur, round to you.
So this one's still alive?
It is still alive at the moment, yes. It is being beaten on and being kept down.
I've clearly seen these things are not humans, so I will run up and sort of like try to like give it like a running punch.
You go for it.
Yes, the macro still works. That's good.
27 for 11. That will absolutely hit.
So that's one. And second attack. Yeah. And I guess.
Okay. And considering you needed 14 points, that is Baldur, you'll be an crack and to kill or to unconscious, Baldur's choice, obviously.
So they aren't human, but they look humanoid. I'll unconscious them.
Okay, fair enough. So crack in the moments as this is going on. Yeah, so we can leave the combat there in the moments. As this one sort of seems to collapse on the ground as each of you sort of slowly but surely turn around or start to remove the last of your bindings. Browder, it's you that has the strangest experience. As you sort of turn around in the moments, the old figure should be someone long, long, long dead. A certain crone from a long, long time ago. There is a face that you do recognize. Looking about the same as you would have said back then, but that was lifetimes ago.
She turns around and there's like she double takes, and then there's just a and then just gives the woman a hug.
Yeah, and she returns it in the moment. She's sort of like, been a long, long time. You find yourself in a bit of a predicament, though, making my life more hell as usual, even all these years later.
No.
I missed that, Drew. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
How?
Oh, you think you're the only one that got cursed the way it was?
Oh.
Turns out I had the same problem. Mecking about with whatever was going on with you. Another thing I owe against you. It's a long ledger. But anyway.
She kind of just grimaces at that. Sorry?
Oh, I can't stay mad too long. It's only been a few 100 years. But anyway, finding you here made me have to act. And now we have to figure out what we can do to get you all out of here before they realize what's going on. There's a new king, I understand. Someone that was with you lot is now taking the mantle on. That was a cunning plan.
He is no king.
No, and he won't be even after he's changed. The king doesn't really have the power. They're just a tool. The matron has all the power.
That's right, he's a tool.
But we do need to try and get you out of here and see what we can do. And then eventually you'll have to deal with whatever is going on with the ironwood that they've probably already implanted in you. But that's for another day. And that's probably actually at the point where a couple of things you start to realize as you're sort of checking yourselves in the moment. There is a pain in the back of your necks, each of you. You can't feel a wound, but there is definitely neck pain coming through from something. And the other one that is going on is you realize that there's blood in each of your mouths as each of you seems to be missing a tooth.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
And then she said, keep your voices down. There's a lot of people around here. Your first problems will be the witches in the next room and their thralls. You've got to be careful here. And then I would suggest you find whatever gear that they took from you. And then we will have to make our way to the main throne room somehow. Only there can I transport us from this place. I can use the ironwood. If I manage to use my powers, I can teleport us away from here. But probably only from there.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, get in, get the gear, get to the throne room. Okay.
And get out. Yeah.
That's something we can do.
You might be able to use whatever clothing and things that we can steal from the ones in the next room. But I'm going to keep out of sight. They can't know I'm involved until the last moment. Otherwise, the surprise will be lost.
Okay.
I will unlock the wards, and then you'll be able to go through when you're ready.
Before we go on, who are you? like, Router, can you introduce us? Like, is this your sister, mother, daughter,
grandmother?
It's the best term. It's about right.
Of sorts. But hey, she's older than I am. That's something.
That is true. She does say on that one. But anyway, I will hide for now. But I will be there when the time is right. Take it careful. There is many things going on within the canopies. Most are thralls. They will not attack you on sight if you are dressed as some of them. Take it slow and be careful. Find what you need and meet me in the throne room when you can. And then she sort of steps back, and she does actually, before she does, Router, she does actually give you a quick, like, sort of, grab on the shoulder before she does, and then sort of then moves off, and then seems to be able to disappear into the trees, kind of like the creatures that you saw before. Clearly at one with whatever's going on within this within this space. Having unlocked the wards to the doors, but yeah, what do you guys do in the moments as all of that has played out?
Has this being been basically bludgeoned into unconsciousness?
Yes, is basically what's gone on. Yes, Baldor came across and literally last couple of hits literally took it out. So
it is dead because Baldur did it.
He knocked it unconscious. It was his words. So whether or not she would realize that, Zisa would realize in the moments.
Then Zisa, just to be safe, is going to go over, turn its neck to the side, and bite it out. So.
Yeah, unless no one stops her in the moments, then it would definitely go down. So.
Yeah, I mean, if the Valkyrie wants to kill people, I.
Fair enough. But yeah, it's easily done in the moments. Who's looking worse for wear at the moment? Blythe, you're looking like you've taken a fair bit.
Yeah.
Did Blythe get untied or no?
Yes, he has been untied. He's managed to get that far. Skuld will come over to you, Blythe, and you can roll. Bear with me. It is 1d10 plus 3 hit points as she will lay hands upon you in the moments.
Nice. Oh, thank you.
What's funny is that you see Zisa almost come into a little bit of a trance, and she will mimic what the Valkyrie is doing, and will also cast Cure Wounds on you.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
And much like the first time when Zisa used her Valkyrie wings, she's very confused by that. Like, she takes her hand back from you as if, like, she almost didn't mean to do that. It was instinct.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the other thing that would happen, Zisa, in those moments as well is you saw her lay her hands on Blythe in the moment, and then you saw for the first time these scars running down her back glow for a moment, and then the power sort of seems to zip into Blythe. So for the first time, you spot that in the moments as well. Anything else as this is all going on?
So, point of order. What the hell happened to Hodel? And why are we not dead? That was all very exhilarating, but why?
I think he betrayed us. I think we are implanted with the Ironwood. As for what his plans are or why we are not dead, I do not know.
The only reason why we would still be alive would be as if we were useful. From what I could observe of what is left of Hodor, he had no
humanity
affection.
Left.
I was going to say affection left for any of us, which would mean we must be a part of some sort of plan, whether to turn us or to use us to spread the influence of the Ironwood.
I think
a few
thematically,
moments.
Yeah, sorry. I think thematically, I will say one thing. So, Baldo, you're thinking that that point that you said in that moment, rather than saying it out loud. But Zisa, you still heard it.
So heard what? Sorry.
I think about what Baldo said. He was thinking in those moments, but you still heard it in that moment. In those moments.
Oh, that's weird. Ugh. Why am I hearing?
Could we all hear it?
Yes.
Zisa thinks at Balder and says, but without saying it, "Did you speak aloud? And if not, can you hear me?"
You do hear what she's saying, Baldo, in the moment.
Do any of us hear, even though Jesus directed someone else?
At the moment, you because you're all so close, you're all hearing the conversation.
Balder will look at Zisa and sort of look at her weird and say, "Can you hear me?"
You hear him loud and clear.
Do I recognize this as a spell?
I mean, it feels a bit like when you're casting something, but it's a deeper level than that.
Can I roll something to try to identify what's going on? And then after that, Zisa's going to kind of take herself out of the conversation, which I'll say she had been doing because I stepped away from everything. So I do not know who that red lady was. I think I heard it was like Router's nanny.
Yes,
I don't know why what's happening.
Claiming to be a grandmother. Yes, in the moments on that one. Yes, but you can roll an Arcana and see what you think in the moments.
Okay, and then after this, I would like to ritually cast Detect Magic for a little bit if I can. Dirty 20.
Okay. You don't think of it as a spell, but you do think it's probably more like telepathy than anything. From what you're picking up.
It would seem that we are all connected in some sort of way, less of a spell and more of a mental ability, not unlike how I can move things with my mind, except in some sort of thought auditory way. It may be some sort of innate connection to the Ironwood if we have all been infected. I will know momentarily if that is the case. And then Zisa sits down and you all recognize that she is ritually casting, though she is casting glances at Scald, because that is a conversation that has to happen later.
Fair enough on that one. Zisa's spending the time in the moments. Is anyone else up to anything as this is going on? Or do you just wait for the time for Detect Magic to kick in?
I guess you all hear in your heads, "Oh, this is going to get awkward really quick. Don't think rude thoughts. Don't think rude... Oh, you're thinking rude thoughts. Stop it."
That sets Blokey off as well, and then rude thoughts are also transmitted back immediately. It's like this horrible line of it.
What have I done?
Loki's instantly thinking of everyone naked because he's trying to not think of everyone naked.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems to be more auditory than visual at this time.
You still
thankfully.
think aloud, didn't you? So you're like, even though you're picturing like dicks for hands, you're like, oh my god, I put dicks for hands.
Oh no!
It is. Yeah, it's a world of wrong.
Question: would Blokey know what a thrall looks like?
He has on their travels. He has seen an Ironwood thrall before. That was like the wizard that the party fought once before, where it was basically a puppet to the witches, someone that was completely bound in Ironwood and completely taken control of, if that makes sense. So it was like the Ironwood was puppeteering them more than anything else. They were not of their own free will.
Well, yeah, the old lady said about going in there and disguising ourselves and making sure we don't get caught. Maybe I could go in ahead and do some espionage, work out the best route before we all sneak through. I mean, I could do this, and he's just gonna clap his hands and disguise self, and he's gonna look very much like a thrall.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So yeah, kind of like your main answer to that was kind of was the one that was like a wizard, so a robed wizard with the ironwood bound sort of the ironwood bound sort of showing at the wrists and bits and bobs.
I mean,
impressive.
Loki, your enthusiasm is appreciated, but you're not one of the chosen ones, right? So why don't you let us handle this?
Surely that would mean that I'm the best one to just go out there and hope for the best, then. Doesn't really matter what happens to me, as long as you guys stay alive, right?
I mean, that is right. He is expendable. That is true.
Okay, yeah. So are you going to...
Loki's just grinning inanely as this thrall as we're just talking about how expendable he is.
No problem. So are you bold as brass going to walk out there into the room beyond, or are you going to try and sneak out and be a bit more quiet about it at the moment? The door seems to be unlocked.
Loki does know his place in this group and is waiting for permission and confirmation about this plan. He does know he is coming in later on, and to act like that is a bit out of place.
Okay, so this iron thrall wizard that has appeared before you all is sort of imploring you all for whether or not he can move out there.
Can I just go to the door and listen?
Yeah, you can definitely make a perception check. See how you do.
Perception.
22. You can hear the movements of at least 3 or 4 different people on the other side moving around. There is the sound of a crackling fire of some description, and you also hear the sounds of bird screeches and the chirps of ravens as well, Blythe.
Do they sound like bad guys?
The ravens or the things moving around?
I don't know, whatever I could hear.
Heavy boots on wood.
Are they walking around going, "I'm a bad guy"?
You hear heavy boots on wood, sort of being dragging themselves around a little bit, and lighter pairs of feet moving around with the sound of cloth moving across a floor. So you can hear a bit of both.
I'll relay this to everybody. So I just repeat what James just said. Shall we see? Should we try and crack the door and see what they look like, or I think we should be as stealthy as possible right now, as we don't know who these people are.
I'm pretty good at that.
Good, I am not.
So Blokey, you're gonna move up and make some sort of stealth roll and sort of try and slip into the room a little bit and see what's going on, and keep quiet.
Blokey's gonna be like, maybe we in his head he'll say, maybe we can talk through the door with our minds this way, kind of thing.
So, question: if say a silent spell was cast on us, would we still be able to talk through our minds?
Who knows? These are things that we have to figure out in time.
I will try this then. I will silence us and the door.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go through the door, it doesn't make any sound. And we also don't make any sound. So Blokey can open the door, tell us what he sees, and we will all be completely silent.
This is a pretty good move.
While this was happening, James, did I complete?
You have, yeah.
Casting?
This has been enough for detect magic.
I would have said what I'm going to do. Also, you would have heard me thinking it. So I sort of assume he's sort of be like, "Well, just let me wait. wait until they finish this.
Yeah, I'm more than happy that it all plays out in the order that you're expecting on this one. Zisa, no signs of anything interesting going on apart from what you fear the most in the moment was the small glowing root of ironwood nestled at the neck of each of your companions.
So Zisa will open her eyes and look at everybody in confirmation and just say, Hodor's plan seems to be to use us in some way, shape, or form to propagate the ironwood as feared. We are all embedded with a sliver. It may be why we can communicate the way we are. It is at the base of our spines, right at the neck. To remove so would be very dangerous.
So we are to be hosts.
We have seen the thralls. We have seen those infected greatly with the iron vines of the wood.
Mm-hmm.
There may be magical means of getting rid of it.
The other thing you would be aware of is that there's no mark on anyone's neck. When you actually look at them, you're obviously seeing the sliver is in there and glowing, but there's no scar or any sort of mark on their neck, as if something, as if magic has been used to heal the wound after the fact.
Perhaps we should try to make a pact if any of us mutates or goes too far into the direction of a troll, that we cut their life short.
Agreed.
Of course.
Agreed. I can do this temporarily, but this isn't my look overall, to be honest.
Blokey, you are speaking a lot more than usual.
Yes, I finally gained a bit of confidence with you guys. You know, you feel like family now.
Yeah, Zisa still creeps you out, but yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, in these moments, then, shall we take a break for a few minutes and grab a drink as it's getting on for just after 9:30? We will reconvene and see what the next steps are. All right, let's let's bring it back then. So there is you've been having this discussion. There is a spell cast of silence around you all. You're still able to hear each other's thoughts in the moments as this is going on. Blokey is transformed into a vision of an iron thrall wizard that you have seen previously. How does this play out? What's your next steps?
Well, I rolled a stealth and I got 21.
21, okay. With a 21, Blokey, you crack the door. There is no sound. You look out into the space beyond and probably step out a little bit into it. There is what looks like a raider sort of shuffling about, moving some bits for a red witch. And then at the far end of the room, there appears to be some sort of a kitchen area of some description. Like a large fire is being stoked, and there is sort of like a large oven that's been constructed out of rock. The fire is roaring, flames are licking at the wood and that has a tripod over it with a cauldron. On the table beside the fire, there are corpses of several birds in various stages of being butchered. A few of them still have their feathers and are clearly ravens. Others are still alive and are struggling in a cage for freedom. And the two sort of servant raiders are at the moment sort of throwing wood onto the fire for the witches. And right at this moment in time, neither of the two witches has spotted you in these initial moments in the silence.
Are these white ravens?
These, well, you can't see them in the moment, but Blokey is seeing. Yes, they are seeing white ravens trapped in cages.
Loki is reading off everything he sees, like the same way like a toddler when they see something.
Okay, Blythe. That would the ravens thing would immediately be like
my ravens.
Yeah, your ravens in your head when you're hearing this. The door is cracked. Blokey is sort of out there.
Shall we sneak attack them?
Or do you want me to shut the door and come in? What do you want?
Are you diving out? Are you hiding back in the room? What's going on?
Should we go in and just kill them all?
Yeah, they can't hear us. Let's just take these out quickly here.
Oh, like ask them to come out here. That's actually a good idea, maybe.
It's up to you guys. What's the plan in the moment? You're hearing these thoughts in your heads as this is going on.
I will hide around the corner. But we can telepathically, right?
Yeah,
we're telepathic.
Yeah. No, but to them. Otherwise, if we drop it, that other people might hear that we're beating them up, basically.
I will hide and hold an action until like any of the others pass by.
Perhaps throw a rock in there to lure them in. We can't make any. They won't hear anything if we shout or anything now.
No, but
why don't
can Loki go in, like touch them on the shoulder and just have them say, "Come with me"?
Yes. I don't think thralls would have that.
No, the witches have sense. The thralls do not. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Blokey will say in his head, "Why did I just fall backwards as if you guys attacked me?" And then they'll come running in.
Oh yeah. Okay, if we get like Rowder to grapple you and pull you,
just push me.
But then they know that something's up. Isn't that like kind of defeating the point?
I thought we wanted to lure them in.
If we also believe that we are able to communicate telepathically because of the ironwood slivers, we would have to assume that any under the influence can do the same, which means if we make them aware, they may be able to alert others.
Just keep bringing them in here. I'm just going to stand here with my bow drawn.
Do you have your bow?
Yeah, I don't. I don't have a bow. Shit, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Yeah. Your tools are missing right now.
I forgot.
That is another thing. Aside from Balder and myself, it would seem most of you are not as capable in battle as you once were.
Hey, I do 6 damage with my
Oh my god, she gave me a compliment.
It is not a compliment, it is a statement that is true.
I am sorry, I did not mean for you to hear that.
We're all hearing this.
It's very awkward. But
Rowder, what am I supposed to be doing? Do you want me in or out?
Rowder, me and you will drag them in. That seems to be the best option. We'll just drag them into this spell and then just beat them up.
Yeah.
So you're going to go running out into the space, grab the 2 witches. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
you can have a surprise round as you and you 2 run out.
Move out of the way.
Oh, James, there's no do because it's a
yeah,
silent
that's
spell.
true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, as you're diving out and into the space. So Frida, you would have to go and grab the other one down the far end.
I didn't see that one.
That's okay.
Zisa's readying a firebolt.
No problem. Browder, you run over here, so you can make a grapple check against each of you can make a grapple check against the witches, and then we'll roll into some initiative.
I will use one of my many inspirations for assault going to 0 HP.
Okay, fair enough. So you're going to go strength athletics, I'm assuming?
Yeah. 23. Oh, both 23. Nice.
Joseph, why are you rolling privately?
Yeah, I can't even see your roll. Even
Can
the
I make
DM
it
can't.
public? Reveal to everyone.
Aha, there you go. 23. It does beat the witch that you rolled a 20 in the moments. But so you will be able to grapple and start pulling this witch in the moments, if that makes sense. Rowder, you rolled a 23, so I need to roll it against you. So let's go for an athletics and see how it's going to do. It rolls a big old 2 in the moment. So that is not going to work. So you guys pull these two in the moment, and then we can roll some initiative and see how we're going to do. Yes, go ahead. What are you thinking?
Specifically, go for their hands.
Yes, I can.
I've seen when Zisa cast spells, not only do sounds come out, they wave their hands a bit.
I see where you're going with it. Yeah, I can definitely get behind that with a 23 in the moment.
I mean, you've been around a bit. You'd probably know that you have to.
Yeah, but intelligence is also my dumb stat.
Well, make an intelligence check.
Are you wise?
Not
are you wise? That would be wisdom.
Yeah, what is memory attached to? Intelligence or wisdom?
Yeah, she also has a terrible memory.
Okie dokie. Right, okay, so let's bring those in. We don't need that. That doesn't exist.
I did also say that I was readying a firebolt. Can I hit one of these like before it starts?
Is that somatic?
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Oh yeah, because you're silent and you're in silence.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, you've completely neutered me. I can't do anything.
Look, everybody else is non-magical, I guess, except I've just casted silence. That's about it.
Okay, right. We don't need the wolf in this either. We can remove that. The rest of you can roll in and see where you're going to end up in the turn order. These two are in fact grappled right now, so we'll add that to the list. As Frida, you have this one here. Let's say that you've pulled the witch to here just to make it a bit more relevant. Let's roll those in as well. Blythe, just your initiative roll as well, if that's okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot initiative.
That's okay. Right, so the two witches are in the middle. Surprise round is kind of gone from that one. Baldur, you're the next to
yes.
Next to a thing.
I will move up.
And don't forget to target, but yes, go for it.
Good that you mentioned it, otherwise I would have definitely forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
First strike, 22 hits, 11 damage.
Definitely hits. It's giving a good clock to this Ironwood Witch in the moment.
I
rolled again, second one, same 20 for 10.
Yeah,
okay.
Also 20 for 10.
Yeah, pretty good. So whack.
I will flurry of blows.
Oof. Uh, 18 will still hit for 6. Okay.
Okay, second flurry of blows attack.
And for another 10, damn. This switch has gone from looking good to looking real rough.
Yeah, I guess that is my turn. I'm not sure how the door works here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I I guess no. Yeah, no, I guess I'll stay where I am.
No problem. Okay, that is done. Loki, you're next to react as you've seen your colleagues run out, grapple these two witches in the moments very, very quickly.
Is this witch still being held while it's being
yes, they are both grappled right now.
Who's holding it? Sorry.
So Frida is grabbing that one, and Rauda is grabbing the second one.
Would that mean these would have been at advantage?
No, it's just grapple.
No, just
No,
grapple,
just
not
grapple.
restrained.
Okay, yeah. Never mind then.
Okay then. I think Frida would be in the way to do what I wanted to do, so I'm not going to do
Okay.
that.
Do it.
So I'm just going to have to. Well, I wanted to slam his head in the door, but if you're in the way, I can't really
No.
physically do it. I guess I will punch this one, but it's Blokey, so it's not going to be the best thing he's ever done.
Okay.
But he's going to try.
No problem. Go for an unarmed strike.
Oh!
16 will still hit. Yeah, so crack on this witch's jaw.
Plus 8? Jeez Louise.
It's my aura. So.
Oh, your
yeah,
aura
I was
is
about to
awesome.
say that is not.
And
Yeah.
second, does he have 2 attacks, or is he
He does. That's what the bard is. It's a upfront bard. There's 2 attacks.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Smack him
Roll
again.
then. Oh, another 2.
Hey, it's all adding up. So another crack, and yeah, he's feeling heroic at the moment.
Yeah. His abs are for aesthetic, not for action.
He is staying put, I'm assuming, for now.
Yes. Yeah.
Blythe, you're next on the list.
I get Iron to attack first.
Mm-hmm.
Target. No, what I'll do actually is I will get here to combat assist.
Okay.
Then I will try and attack. Oh, I haven't got a fist though.
You should have an
Unless I'm
unarmed
a fist
strike
in
in
it.
there somewhere.
It's in your inventory somewhere. Should be
Yeah,
anyway.
I got it. 24 to hit.
That definitely hits, and you do another
For
4
4 damage.
4 damage.
Which then gets Iron to hit 2. It's a reaction. 16?
Yeah, 16 for 8 on that front.
Oh, she'd get advantage, so no. I thought it might be a crit. And then I'll use my second attack to hit it again.
Oh my god. And
Natural 20 for 4 damage. Yay.
hey, but when the thing you're attacking has 3 hit points left to its name, you take the witch out in the moment. That one is done. Okay, Blythe, you are done. It's going to be her turn now. Right. Okay. What has she got that she can do?
She grappled.
She is grappled at the moment. Absolutely.
So she's in silence then.
She is in the silence. Absolutely at the moment. Yeah, she can only slice out at Rauda in the moment, so she's going to try anyway. Let's see how she's going to do. 25 to hit for 5 in the moment, so that's not too sharp. Does she have multi-attack? She has multi-attack for 2, so she will try one more time. 13, that's probably not enough, I'm assuming.
That will miss.
Okay, so with that, she is done for now. The Scold is holding back and out of the way for the moment. Rauda, round to you.
I will start attacking this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my rage, so I will just smack. Still reckless.
Yes, made a massive difference. Well worth it.
And again.
For another 5. She will take all of that.
And
staying put, I'm assuming?
Yes.
No problem. Frida, round to you then. The one that was in your arms is dead, but the other one is still free. And there are 3 of these other beings around at the moment.
Yeah. I'll just drop the dead one on the ground and turn around and punch the one behind me. 12?
12 on the witch is not enough, unfortunately. But 17 definitely is.
6 damage. And that's my turn.
Okay, no problem. Zisa, round to you.
Zisa goes to lift her hand to cast Firebolt and realizes that it's absolute silence, and so her incantation cannot be said. And then will glance around and count her steps until she gets to here. And when she finally hears her steps, that's when she turns around and will cast Firebolt through the door at this one.
No problem.
12?
12 is not enough, unfortunately.
Well, I can't move it anywhere because everybody's surrounding it, so we'll say that's it for me.
Okay, no problem. Baldur, around to you. The one in front of you is gone.
Yeah, I'm moving on to the other one. 1. 17 to hit
17
for
will
8.
definitely hit for another 8.
2.
Oh, Baldur coming in with all of the
every
good stuff.
time.
I forgot that it does that.
I will flurry of blows.
Okay. 13 will miss,
15.
unfortunately.
I will re-roll that. I still have 2 of those left, I think.
Of course you do. the monk's crazy stuff.
And then someone somewhere gets a really bad roll because you take their roll. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
I roll shit for damage though, but
oh well, yeah, but it's still good.
Actually, no, because it's not doubled, right?
Yeah, it hasn't rolled the second dice
It
yet.
has not rolled the second, so we have to. I can times 2 it though, so that's right. I can double it anyway. For
Okay.
now. One more attack, I believe, is in your flurry of blows. Is there? Or?
Oh, I think I accidentally took it myself because I pressed one of the buttons underneath.
That's okay.
And then last attack.
Oh, what?
What on earth is going on?
The trains are running today. That's
As
You know what? It's because Zisa gave him a compliment.
Oh.
That's all he needed. Some positive reinforcement.
A perceived compliment because Zisa didn't actually compliment you.
That's okay. A lot of things happen just in Baldur's mind without them actually happening in real life.
Okay.
It's fine.
We're going to end the combat there as the thralls, having not been attacked, stand and actually continue on with the last tasks that they were doing. Feeding the fire with certain amounts of wood, and one of the other ones seems to be shoveling some bits into a corner. But yeah, they continue what they're doing in the moments as
Conrad,
as
can you just cast Firebolt me a sec? Sorry.
Can I cast Firebolt just for you? What?
Yeah, just cast it. My aura should give you a D4 as well. Yes. Cool.
It does when you're close enough to me. You were just too far away for it to happen.
No, that's fine. It's all attacks. I didn't realize. I thought it was just weapon, but it's every attack, which
is dick.
Okay.
And your aura is what, 5 feet or 10 feet or
10 feet at the moment.
Nice.
Can we rummage through the bodies of these witches?
You certainly can. Yeah, the witches. Not a lot on these people. They are just seem to be they have the ironwood wrapped around them. It's not the same as when you've seen it on other creatures where it seems to be indenting into the skin. It's more like it's wrapped around them. Seems to be like living attached to them would be the best way of putting it. on that one. Yeah, obviously the red robes of these witches are here. It's some simple sort of undergarment clothing and stuff like that. But yeah, no weapons on them particularly as that's going on. The thralls are continuing to do what they do. I'm going to have it say, Blythe, that as you sort of pop your head out round the corner, you do see the ravens, literally a few of them still alive in a sort of a caged off to the side of the fire. A whole bunch of them butchered on the actual and being cooked on the actual fire as well.
Jesus. I'll set free the ones that I can.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so yeah, as you move over to the sort of the fireplace area over here, you do free some of them, and the last of the ravens sort of looks at you for a moment and sort of makes a sort of caw sound for a moment, and
it bows politely.
Any hero participating in the rescue of the ravens receives a magical charm that will be that once used will grant the hero the benefits of the Beacon of Hope spell. So yes, that will be added to your list. So just remember that you can cast Beacon of Hope as a thing now. So bear that in mind.
Is that just a one time?
It's a one-time charm that this raven has given you in the moments.
Okay.
Do any of the thralls have any weaponry on them? Like maybe like how like in zombie apocalypses, zombies kind of die with whatever they're wearing, and so they might have something like that.
Absolutely. So these ones appear to have some sort of standard sort of leather armor on them. They do look like they have axes, Gegoxes amongst them.
Can Zisa use her telepathic mage hand to take those off of them and give them to our melee characters?
Yeah, definitely doable. As as they're not getting attacked, they do not seem to react to it as you slowly but surely start to float these items away from them and pass them to your colleagues here on that one. So there's 2 on each of these raiders, so that's 4 in total. So
I think that's like all of our melee combatants, including Scald, right?
Yeah. It'll certainly give them enough to continue on for starters.
Is that just a hand axe? Sorry.
It is basically,
yeah.
I can give you give you one from
wonderful.
the items list. So it is basically.
I've already got several.
Yeah, I was going to say the only difference is that you can pick between it being slashing or bludgeoning because it's got like a blunt side, and it's the only difference between what it would be for normal. So what you're seeing is you're sort of Frida, as you're going over. It's not technically a door here. Basically, all that's really going on is that there is a sort of pathway connecting to a next area of tree of canopies, if that makes sense. That is going on. I'll sort of open the door and sort of fill you in on what you're seeing across the canopy way, if that makes sense, rather than you're right up in the thick of it as this is going on. There are numerous black toadstools that have sprouted up, and presumably the witches sit upon them to feast around a crude table. Overhead, the branches of grasp at one another, forming some sort of a roof, of like a cathedral-like roof made out of the trees in this sort of space. A half-dozen humans and some dragonborn carry dirty dishes from the tables and drop them into a large wooden tub to the southwest. There seems to be 3 other bridges that sort of lead off of this space. And like I said, lots of these thralls sitting around doing bits, cleaning up, and 2 would look like robed wizardy folk, if that makes sense, that are also moving and cleaning the dishes. Who would be leading up the front here as all of this is sort of going on as a start point?
Did we want to take the witches' cloaks and try and do this a little stealthily, or? It's
honestly up to you guys. Yeah, how you want to play it.
My detect magic would cover basically everyone in that room. Do the thralls ping differently than these robed figures? Are these robed figures thralls as well, just dressed differently? Or
you would, from your detect magic, you would realize that they're just dressed differently. They are all pinging to you in the same way that the thralls do. Their whole bodies are laced with ironwood. So yes, it is more that they look like they are dressed differently. They are, into your mind, almost dressed like wizards, but they are pinging in the same way as thralls have done in the past for you.
So then I convey that to everyone that while they look different, they are also of no concern and will not attack unless attacked. And then again, Zisa will use her invisible mage hand. If any of them have weaponry, we'll pull them up, basically show them to everyone to see if they want them. And if not, she's just going to put them like back in this room over here so that all of these things are unarmed in case like anything happens.
No problem. So you slowly start pulling weapons off of these guys as this is all going on. Not a problem in the moment. One thing that I need you to make a perception check as you're doing some of this for a moment.
17.
17 on one of these sort of wizardy types, or in sort of those sort of robes, you do spot in a pocket some sort of like vellum sheet of some description, which is odd.
Zisa will float that to herself, and she will check it out.
Yeah, it has a seal of the Lutan clan upon it. It seems to be some sort of a note of some description, sealed with a Lutan seal.
Even with Balder right next to her, who could probably see it, she will open it without consulting Balder at all.
No problem. It basically it talks about a member of a noble staff that has been captured and imprisoned by some of the Jarl's warriors. It seems it is talking about some problem with an estate and talking about recognizing new landowners, and there's some names of a few people on this sheet.
Zisa will say, "This is of Lutan concern. It does not benefit us now, but here, Boulder." I just hand it to him offhandedly.
I'm not a big fan of reading. Is there any chance you can read it to me?
Zisa
at some point
looks at you and then continues.
Walking around. Okay.
It was worth a try.
and since Zisa isn't broadcasting thoughts, you get just silence from her as she just blinks at you and then walks away.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Balder's fully aware. He's basically broadcasting his thoughts to all of everybody.
Fair enough. As others sort of start moving around this group, are you all sort of reconvening that side, or are the others sort of catching up? Skuld would be behind you all as well. I'm assuming you're leaving the thralls alone in the moments.
Yes, they've been unarmed, but they have been. Did the wizardy roby type have different sort of weaponry?
And there was no weapons on any of those. No, not
Okay.
Not as far as you can see.
But everyone else had skag axes as per usual.
Yes, yeah, correct.
So I guess if the melee people want to take more skag axes, I get.
Yeah, you can have more axes if you so wish. I think Skuld's the type that she would just keep taking axes, just so she had a veritable collection. She's feeling like she needs a collection right now.
Wow, a
Oh.
woman after Rowder's hard. Oh.
These are my emotional support axes.
No problem. So yeah, you start making your way across the windy canopies to the to another another space on the other side.
Oh no!
So opening the moving into the sort of canopy space on this side. What you have, bear with me, I need to move it so I can actually get to its info. 1 second on that one. There is a large wolf-like creature that has partially emerged from some sort of massive husk. It seems to be panting and breathing incredibly heavily, like it has just come out of some sort of unnatural birth. Behind it, there are 2 other incredibly large husks on the other side of this space as this is going on. Now, of all of you, Rowder, you're the one that recognizes this the most. When you first visited the witch shrine the first time, you saw a husk like this, and you sort of peered into it, and you saw one of the witches sort of semi within it, and so it starts to dawn on you in the moments that this is them transforming themselves into whatever these creatures are. So the witches are capable of becoming these strange wolf creatures that turn into slime and all of that. So there's a lot going on here. But yeah, this is like a birthing chamber that you're in, like something out of Alien. It's a horrible space, but this creature's kind of looking at you all, but is at this moment just too tired to do anything. It's just kind of it's like it's just been born, if that makes sense, as it's sort of looking at you all.
Lovely. You all hear in your heads, so all wolves are witches.
I don't think so.
Blokey panic looks at the wolf right next to him.
It's a hell of an unnatural thing that's going on, but yeah, they do have some wolf-like features, but they're creepier in many ways.
I'm just going to move in so I can see. I'm not actually there.
No worries. There seems to be another sort of canopy that sort of flows off of this space as well that you can definitely see. But yeah, you can definitely see this large chamber, these like large husks, sort of like walking into the sort of the alien hive chamber in Alien, if that makes sense, going on around the room, but with just these large husk like things around the edge of the space, and then this one that's sort of been birthed moments probably before you guys made it into the space.
Zisa tilts her head to the side, studying it, and thinks, should we destroy this one? That way it is not an issue later.
Definitely looks like it needs to be destroyed, right?
And destroy the husks as well. Stop them producing these creatures.
So then, Zisa will use Firebolt on the husks to destroy them if somebody with Skagaxes wants to just chop this thing up over here.
Okay.
Chop.
So yeah, you guys spend some time here decimating these things, and on the inside of each of the husks is a half-transformed witch turning into this strange creature, all at different levels of being formed. But yeah, like a scene out of Alien, culling the eggs. You guys spend the time doing exactly that, taking down this group.
We use our flamethrower. We just
yes, Zisa is your flamethrower. Yes. There appears
also,
to be
James,
another way off. Yes.
If there's ever a time where detect magic falters out because it's a 10-minute lasting or however long it lasts, Zisa would take the time to do it again. I forget if it's 10 minutes or an hour. Hang on.
10 minutes.
10, yeah.
Yeah, so it would be
concentration up to 10 minutes. It
would be falling short now.
Yeah, so she would call for a halt and redo it again, because I think having it up to be able to observe everybody's sliver is important because if there's any changes in it, she would want to see it happen.
Yeah, so I think
And
the
give
way
everybody
it
heads
plays out as the others start to take out the husks and things like that, you're having to recast in that time. That's not a problem.
Yeah, just giving you a heads up on that. So.
No, that's all good. Yeah, Frida, yeah, you can see another sort of lower canopy that sort of seems to lead off to one side, further into another sort of canopy area.
Yeah, just carry on.
Let's carry on.
No problem. Yeah, you open this up, and there seems to be a treetop canopy that's a little lower than some of the others. There seems to be some branches that are sort of sharply heading off to the south as this is going on. But this is a sort of seems more overgrown than some of the other areas that you've seen. It seems that it seems a bit more difficult to walk through. However, Frida, make a perception check for me as some of this is going on.
Did we meet that guy before?
Yeah, he looks very familiar.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it was like a generic NPC or.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is a body of a creature here. Sorry, there's not a dude here that's alive. If that makes sense, there's just a body
like
of
one of them tiny Jotun dudes.
Yeah, it's like it is a tuss. Yeah, basically, who seems to be sort of laid out. Seems like he has got a blade in his chest. And Frida, you recognise the blade. I believe it's the one that you had is literally in this guy's chest as you find him.
Oh, my greatsword or the dagger?
Your dagger is embedded in that, and it doesn't take you long to realise as you're looking around there is more of your stuff as you're starting to look around, and then it dawns on you maybe most people's stuff is in this room.
What about people that aren't us? We have more stuff.
You can make an investigation check if you wish.
Yeah, my detect magic is up too, so I'd be helping people point out if they have any magical items, and then I'd also like to do an investigation.
James, I'm just gonna say I just stood there and I could see everything over here. If you want to.
Oh, okay. I will.
I will pretend like I didn't see it, and nobody stand there.
Okay, I will lock it down 1 second. I get no. It's a proximity thing. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. Right. Yeah, that should cover it for now.
Yeah.
Right.
Fine.
On that one. So the so you're making a investigation check.
No.
No, you do not on that one. However, when Zisa, as you make your way into the room, everybody's magical items that they had start to ping in the space. With the 24, you also do find there are a bunch of gold teeth. There is some powdered iron and silver, a platinum ring, 3 emeralds, and 12 garnets in amongst all of this.
12 what? Sorry?
12 garnets. Yes.
Garnets. Is there anything better than leather armor, James? Can I have some?
Not so much at the moment. No. But,
yeah, we need to keep our eye out for studded leather. You and I, right?
Right. I don't know if I got medium armor proficiency.
As a ranger, I think you do.
I think I do. Yeah. I need some breastplate.
So is that just Zisa's just kind of recounting all of this? This is all group loot that she points out.
Yeah, no problem. I'll fish it out on that one.
All right.
But as Frida, as you do move over to that side, I will say you hear Hodor's voice. You also hear others talking, just literally through the canopy. They must be close on the other side of this canopy, if that makes sense. As you can sort of hear little bits and pieces of conversation going on. There is a female voice sort of saying, "These fate bearers have come here to be our new iron thralls. We will make them our sisters and brothers. We shall transform them as we have transformed you. And they will be our puppets. And you can sort of hear this going on, Frida, in the space beyond.
Yeah, I relay that. If anyone wants to listen in, but I'm just gonna get all my stuff.
Yeah, as you're quietly starting to don armor and bits and bobs as this is going on. Is anyone else up to anything as that's going on in the next room? You can hear them discussing stuff.
Thing, so I now look like Loki again.
Okay.
Yes, these has been collecting, making sure that all of her magic items and all of her stuff is taken. So
no problem.
Yeah, Balder will take like whatever mundane stuff that's still there of him.
No problem.
He doesn't have too many.
Is it just magical items here, or is it all of us?
No, it's your stuff basically is in this room. This is where the tusk took it all. So yeah, you've collected that, and obviously you're hearing all of this going on in the space beyond. Yeah, the canopies are linked. It would be not impossible to push through and up and into that space possibly.
And just with pure coincidence, I'm guessing that's the throne room if they're all in there.
Probably, yeah. You don't know for certain, but it's not a bad guess.
I think we should go and kill Hodor.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go kill him.
do we think it wise to attack them in our current state?
I would have to agree. As fun as it would be, I have pretty exhausted everything that I have.
You can swing a sword, yes. We may not get another time to have this engagement with him.
Your faculties are yours as of now. We do not know what type of influence this ironwood sliver would have in our bodies. They could gain control of us. They could influence our minds.
Can Zeus see how deep it is in our neck?
No, you can't even see a thing.
Yeah, but with detect magic, is it like pinging? Kind of.
Yeah, I know where it's located.
Yeah, she knows it's embedded in your necks. Yeah, but yeah, as to more than that, yeah, I think you'd have to go digging.
Okay. Rauda, you can't die. Let me see how deep it is in your neck.
Right here, past.
Rauda's already thinking about just setting herself on fire. She'll come back.
Yes, but if for the benefit of all of us, for now, I want to see how deep it is.
Should we step away into another chamber further away from Hodor and who he is having a discussion with?
I mean, would it be not wiser to just wait until we've escaped this place to do something like that?
I agree.
Well, it depends. Can they control us?
If Rhoda was to die now and doesn't come back for like until the
I'm not going to kill her.
I mean, cutting someone's back open would probably kill them.
Zisa looks to Skald and them back and says, it would seem that we do have healing capabilities. We may be able to stop Router from passing on, albeit temporarily.
I just feel like major surgery needs to be done in a safe place.
Yeah. I mean, as strong as you are, Rhoda, I mean, I don't think you're going to stop yourself from, letting out some sort of anguish when you're getting cut open. She is not probably a good idea.
Fair enough.
Agreed.
I think at this point is when a few things happen at once. The tree, the canopies sort of seem to, of their own volition, they sort of will and part as two witches and The Witch King will be staring directly at you through the canopy.
Good.
I said we should step away, son of a bitch.
Yeah, there is a moment as there's recognition across all of them, and I think we'll have to roll some initiative and see how.
I mean, it'd be rude not to.
It would be rude. Right. Let's add these guys in.
Can roll as the Witch King. Haha, let's go.
Okay, right. We can add all of those.
I genuinely don't think I've ever rolled above a 10.
Oh, man.
Initiative, I don't know.
Yes!
Boy, that's so sad. They attack my boy.
Right, I need to add one of those in as well. Right, okay. Roll some NPCs in. We don't need the wolf. We do need a Witch King. And okay, I think as the recognition on everybody kicks in, we will go to combat and we can begin. And I believe, Blythe, you are the first to react as the trees part. Hodor as the Witch King on the other side, 2 witches staring you guys in the face. And as the trees themselves sort of will themselves apart to make room for what's going on.
So I can just see up here, yeah?
You can indeed. You can indeed see what's going on.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay. They can see us.
They definitely can see you.
I will use combat assist. Does that have to be?
Raudor's grandma said just get to the throne room. That helps.
That was a comment, indeed.
What was that?
James, you have to tell us that. You have to tell us what that was.
Nope. Blythe, you are first, though.
Okay, can I jump across here?
Yes, you can. It's just like the canopy is opened up, if that makes sense.
There
is a floor, if that makes sense.
Can I talk as a free action?
You can talk as a free action. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ginormous ironwood trees around the edge of this space. There is some sort of map table in the middle. There is a witch, 2 witches, and a transformed Witch King in amongst this space.
Zisa's just gonna hold her hand out while she's reaching into her sleeve and just say, "Give me space."
You can absolutely do that on your turn, okay?
Fine. Zisa learned her lesson. She's not waiting for anybody to get out of the way ever again.
I will attack. Oh no, I got more space. Oh, the wolf. I'm riding the wolf.
You are riding the wolf.
So I'm on top of the wolf just for the sake of.
Fair enough.
I need to be able to get across. If you're in here. Okay, that's fine. So
make your way to the first witch.
It's so hard managing 2 characters at once.
Fair enough. Yes.
17 for 21 damage.
You will definitely hit. She will take all of that. Ugh.
And Iron makes a thingy attack at advantage because of pack tactics. Oh, Iron, come on.
Oh,
jeez.
Sorry. No,
back to her old ways. And then my second attack, I will also 23 for 20.
Oof, absolutely. Witch takes all of that in the turn. Staying put.
And I'll just look at Hodor and I go, "You're next, mind."
Okay. Next on the list will be the Ironwood Witch that you're up against here. What is that going to do?
They're obviously going to cower and run away, James.
Absolutely. She's going to slice at you. Let's see how she's going to do. She rolls a 4, so that is going to be abysmal. Second attack against you. Let's see how that's going to do. Another slice, and that is not come through. Why is that not coming through? Try again. And 25 to hit this time, so a lot better on
yes,
on that one. So that will be 7 damage, 7 slashing damage to you on that attack from the wedge. Okay, that is done. Zisa, you are next on the turn order.
Zisa, as she said what she said, and Blythe still goes forward, she will just step to the side here. She will reach into her sleeve and she will take out the bead, and she will
just
say,
take a beat on that. You said it after I left.
No, Jade said that I could say it on my turn. You're the one who.
You're
the one
who. As a free action on your turn, the initiative was already in play. That's why I went across.
Anyway, so you can do what you wish to do. Conrad, what are you up to?
James. Anyway. She will just say, take note. And she's going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Gonna go for everything in one hit. Alrighty, so that will be Dexterity saving throw. So one from the Witch King. Let's see how he's going to do.
Oh my god, she's so awesome.
He will fail his. The first witch will not need a measured template. What am I doing? So forget that. Hang on, I can't see over the template, so I'm getting rid of that for a moment. Right, so the witch will be next in the list, and she will do a saving throw, and she will get a 14. I'm assuming that's still a miss. I think you kill the first one.
Yeah, it's using my dexterity saving throw for the item, so I'm not sure if the item has the same save as me, but
we'll go for that for now on that one. The next one will be rolling a 14, so that will miss, so that will be a 28. So that is definitely doing well for that. And then we have a bunch of trees. Let's see how they're going to be doing. And
hope Router's grandma isn't in there, like invisible again, because that's not what I meant.
That would be very unfortunate for all of us.
That would.
Fair enough.
I mean, she's apparently immortal like Router, so she'd pop up again.
Yeah, but if she's dead now, then she ain't getting us out of here.
No, fair.
I mean, if we kill Hodor, we don't need to get out of here.
Yeah,
I think we still do. And James, you said I only have one of those beads, right?
You did only have one of those.
Okay, so then I'm gonna delete this off my sheet then.
So yes, they will be taking the damage. The trees will be taking the damage as well. So we'll add that to the list. And then we have to roll for the grandmother. So
damn it!
And dexterity save. Let's see. No, she doesn't have to roll it this way. I can't get it to roll the other way. 1 second. So she rolls a big fat 2. So she will be. She'll be taking all of that.
She has to have more than 28 hit points. She's fine.
Yes.
She is an old woman.
She will appear there. She will take the damage. But that is all of that done. Okay. Anything else, Cesar, in the moments?
Does Blythe's dog have to make the saving throw? Well,
yeah. I think you've done it
as my own. Yeah, and she took 28 damage for a 29. So
okay, done and dusted. So, anything else on Zeus's turn?
No, she's gonna stay where she's at.
Okay, fair enough. Witch King, he is going to. Bear with me, I'm just going to reload here because I can't actually click on him in the moment, so I will let it reload. Oh, come on. Here we go. Right, it's coming back through. And hopefully we'll kick in. Yeah, it looks like it's going to. Right, okie dokie. Right, Witch King can move over to Blythe and can take a big old swing at him. Let's see how he's gonna do. One of those. And longsword incoming. And 22 to hit. That will be fine. So for 16 damage with the first one. And then his second attack. An 18? Is that going to be enough? Blythe?
Jamie?
Jamie, you alright? I can't hear you.
Sorry?
Your AC. Sorry, what's your AC?
Oh, 15.
15. Okay, so another 18 or 18 for the second attack, and then it is going to
Down.
fair enough. And then it will slice your wolf, I guess, will be the next one that's in line right now. So let's see. It will target that and take his third attack, and
Yep, she's down too.
crits on that one. Okay. Right, so that is those two done. Okie dokie. The trees can't do anything because there's no one in the space. Balder, you're next up as all this is going on. You just see the transformed version of your brother. Cut down Blythe in the moments.
Brother! I will run up. Fucking hit him.
Makes sense.
As one does.
21 to hit.
21 misses.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. God, he has like a 20. They have like a 23 AP or something like that, right? Yeah, it's
And
nuts.
level boss, guys. End
Was
level
it?
boss.
Didn't his AC actually 24?
No, it's 23.
So let us
is
into
it?
the secrets, Jess. You know.
There's other. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Actually, I try to hit him. Can I like shove him to the floor? Can I like try to ground him?
Yeah, you
Like
can,
push him down?
yeah, you can
instead?
definitely try.
See if that's if his strength is any better than, you know.
Okay.
Wait, this is strength, not athletics.
Yeah, so it should be. So you want to go for athletics, is what you should be doing. Yeah, on that one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I already like a +4 is not. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you lock guns with him, Baldur, in the moment, and yeah, he's pretty strong right now, and he sort of holds you at the moment.
Does this version of Hodor still have the bracers of strength or whatever?
Don't know.
Did have the strength.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he just
Yeah.
threw him away after he was made into a witch king.
I will give you
Not
the,
sure it would
I will give,
fit.
as a monk, Baldur. I'll give you this. You realise that his plus modifier is probably around 13.
Okay, I'll try to hit him one. I'll try to hit him again.
Oh man, intimidated in the moment, I guess. As I like to, I think the way it is like you've gone sort of grapple in, and then you start to feel like your ankle buckling a bit and your knee buckling as he's pressing down on you, and it's just like pushing you down with one hand, and I think you hear kneel as he's literally forcing you down as you roll the 1.
And then it's that one scene in Avengers where Thanos punches Captain Marvel and there's no response whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on Baldur's turn? Yeah. Has he got anything left in the arsenal?
No, that'll be it. That's depressing. Okay.
Well, in my early days. Blokey's done.
Right, Blakey knows what his job is in this. and he's gonna peg it to Blythe, and it's gonna cure wound him, try and get him up, or at least stabilize him.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's cure wounds. Let's do it at 3rd level. Let's be massive. I've got to target you, but you get 20.
20, that's pretty damn good. Okay. Anything else on Blokey's turn?
I think I used all my movement to get there. I used that to get there. Let's do a bardic inspiration on let's give it to Baldur because he's getting absolutely crushed. Yeah. He'll be like, come on, brothers fight all the time. I'm sure you can get your way out of this. And there you go.
Okay. Router, around to you.
Oh God. Okay. Movement. Okay. Get to that. Bonus action. I will rage. Enable. As part of that bonus action, I can move up to half my movement, so I shall do so. And then I will start swinging.
Okay.
Reckless. Oh, bardic inspiration.
Yes, damn right. Blokey, come into the thing. Changing
Does
that
29
into a win.
hit?
29 will definitely hit. You can do the damage, absolutely.
You just quietly Loki's voice going, I helped.
I helped.
I don't think it's adding my rage damage.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Oh, we might have to do that manually for now then, and figure out why rage is
just an
a little
additional
bit broken.
2.
There's 2. Raging and rage. Let's try rage. Yeah, that looks like the one you would have done before. Raging and rage, Y2. Right, okay, fair enough.
Advantage. I'll do crit damage. 31. I'll use my provoked point.
Absolutely, there's the time.
Another 2d12 for 43 damage.
Very nice.
No, 45 because of rage.
Not too shab. Anything else on Router's turn?
That is all I can do.
Okay. Gwyneth will start incanting. Let's see how she's going to do. 1 second. You hear sounds of magic intertwining and resonance is occurring. Let's find a tile for this. Let's go in here and where is it? There we go. We need one of those. And we need to shrink it down a bit. 1 second. So appearing in the space is a hole, and she's like, go, as she's starting to yell out in the moments. She is done. Ironwood Witch. This one here will... this one is going to return a favor, I think. As it's going to fire a little bead over there. And
was that a bead or was that an actually casting?
It is. She has once a day she can cast Fireball.
Oh, counterspell.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? No.
Not allowed.
Right. What's the roll she's gonna need here?
Is she upcasting it?
1 second. No, it would have been at its normal level.
Get out of here. Get out of here with
it's
that.
it's just a gone. Okay, and she's like, curses. But you realize you have stopped a fireball in the moments there.
Yeah,
Zisa,
the way Zisa does, yeah, Zisa, the bead comes out and Zisa reaches out and the bead redirects and comes to her hand and she just grabs it and sizzles it.
Okay. Scold is going to Zisa, if you allow her, she's going to try and grab you and move you. Do you allow it?
Yeah, Zisa will allow it, but she will think revive the wolf.
No problem. So she will. Well, yeah, she can't because she's ended up moving you for starters on this turn. But she will use her action to move over to it for the next turn. So it is done. Frida, round to you.
Is Zisa just hanging in space here?
No, this is like a canopy of trees that are sort of linked together,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, it's a bit wishy-washy, but...
Like that Mario Kart run.
Yeah, let me read stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go to here for now.
Mm-hmm.
And wait for everyone else to get out. I will attack Hodor.
Okay.
No.
Miss with the first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, sorry. I have my shield out. That is not the right weapon. That is... Sorry. I have my shield and my dagger out.
Because of shielding. Okay. 23 just hits.
Better. Okay. And then I will, as a bonus action, as I hit, I will channel divinity, fight till your last. I can give any number of creatures up to twice my level of healing, so I will give the wolf 7, which doubles to 14 because it's on 0 HP.
Yeah.
And I'll give Blythe 7, which doesn't double because he's knocked down.
Okay, fair enough. So both of those are up in the moments.
I guess a second attack as well.
No problem.
Not as good.
Not as good with the second one, no. But first one did hit, and you did do well. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. I will tell everyone to get out.
Okay, as people are yelling, Blythe, you come back round, your wolf coming back round at the same moments as you see the energy sort of dissipate from Frida in the moments, and you realize that, yeah, you're back as this is going on and you've taken the swings from the Witch King. There is a large portal to one side of you, green and glowing.
What, to get in? I know Frida said to jump in, but I don't really feel comfortable just leaving people.
Yes, just go. I can at least maybe survive one round.
I won't go yet. I'm going to go over here, take the attack opportunity from Hodor.
Okay, as you go. So let's see how the longsword will go. It will be a 27 to hit.
Oh, fuck off, Hodor. Jesus Christ.
19 damage as you try to move away.
Oh, hang on. That 7 didn't go in.
Okay. I will intercept that because I don't need to be 5 feet with next to Blythe.
That's big.
Oh, so you take.
So I don't take the damage, but my shield just block. Like I nick the sword, so it kind of goes on.
Wow, yeah, nice. Yeah. So you negate damage. Of course,
that's big. That's huge.
That is a big move, Frida. Well done.
From there, I will. I'll cast my last silence of the day. Here. Why when I cast stuff, it opens my sheet? That's weird.
Yeah, there must be something going on at the moment. But yeah, casting silence. That's pretty good. It catches the witch and the king. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I say I'll stay here to. I can't anymore. That's it. That's all I can do.
You're staying put as is for now. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Moving down the list, Zisa, round to you.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds that my familiar is still flying around?
No chance.
I mean, what if I say please?
No, I'm sorry. That you lost that when you all TPK'd at the end of the last one. So apologies.
Well then, hang on.
They did not hog tie your owl.
No, it's fine. Did Zisa here get in the whatever?
Yeah, you would have heard the old woman yell, "Go now!"
So Zisa is going to target Hodor.
Okay.
And she will trace a spiral in her palm, and as she does, a tattoo of a spiral appears, and then she will reverse it. And as she does that, the spiral disappears, and then when it's gone, she'll flick it forward, and she's gonna try to cast Banishment.
Oof. Okay, go big, huh?
Yeah. So charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Okay, incoming and 17.
That unfortunately does it.
Okay.
She is dashing forward, and we already TPK'd one time. She has no interest in being a part of it again, so she's going to duck into the portal.
Okay.
As Lord Sashomaru runs into the portal, just kind of dives in.
No problem. I'll just put you over here so you've got vision of what's going on for now, but we'll put you off to the side a little bit there. Okay, at the end of your turn then, I'll go for a legendary action from the Witch King, and Rowder, you're... no, the brother. It's got to be the brother.
Yes, the brother.
The brother has got to be taken in the moment, so it's going to be a good old longsword attack at him. So 17 for not great damage of 8 on that one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is officially done, and that's the end of Zisa's turn. So then we end up at the Witch King's turn himself. He will take another swing at Baldor. Let's see how he's going to do. First one will be a 26 for 20. And then...
yeah, that hits.
Yeah. A 19.
It's just slashing?
Just slashing, yes.
Yeah, hits, yeah.
19 for 12.
Yeah, that's me down.
Okay, he drops, and then the last swing at Rowder in the moments. Incoming attack, and a 22. It's advantage because it's a reckless, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. I will double check. It's a 24 to hit for 19 damage, and that's broken down as just slashing damage, Rowder. So that is the Witch King is done. Next on the list are the trees. Let's see how they're going to do.
Shit, I forgot the trees.
So yes,
Trees are always watching.
the first one, what's the range on these? 10 feet. Okay, so yeah, Blithe or Scold, it doesn't care. So let's just see how that's going to play out. 1 second. And it is going to go for Scold. Okay, so one for Scold. Incoming branch attack. It's going to do 24 to hit for 12 damage as the tree will hit. So she will take that damage from that. Balnor is down. Blokey, you are near a tree, so one of these will be able to hit you. Incoming branch attack. It's going to be a 25 for 11 points of damage against Blokey. And I think... oh no, the last one can in theory hit her. Would it hit her? No, because yeah, there's other things. So okay, so that is done. Tree's done for now. Baldor, death save, I believe. Just roll me a blind roll, please.
Yeah, blind GM roll.
And just a d20, so it doesn't come up on your sheet. Okay, right. That is all done. Loki, it is officially your turn.
Jess, you're Blokey. I know you're used to being called Hodor, but you're Blokey.
Every time everyone's like, I attack Hodor, there's a part of my brain that like twitches.
Switch through, yeah, fair enough.
Thinking it's me. Trying to work out the best way to get Baldor out of there.
Can you just drag him to the hole?
I can.
Yeah, it's forced movement.
It's forced movement, so it won't take attack of opportunity, right?
It's true. It is true.
Yeah.
Sometimes the simplest is the best.
Well, yeah, Blokey's is gonna grab him by whatever's closest arm, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and literally pulling him away from the as a body away from his brother from his feet, and diving into the portal. Okay.
Do you have the hit points to survive an attack of opportunity though? Because
you could have gone that way to avoid the attack of opportunity anyway.
Yeah. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check with Blokey just to see. Yeah, make sure.
Blokey isn't.
Blokey's.
I know your stats, but I truly hope that you dump statted intelligence.
I'm gonna set the DC.
That is my lowest one.
DC at 13. Let's go for a 13.
Was it ability or saving? Sorry.
Just a check in this case. It's not a saving throw. It is a 10, so he doesn't think of it in the moment. So okay, so but as you're taking the swipe, the longsword incoming, and Blokey would a 15 hit Blokey? Just I guess.
Exactly, that's his exact AC.
Okay, so for 16 points, but I'm assuming that's not enough to take Blokey down in the moment. Dragging the unconscious body of Hodor's brother out and into the portal. Okay, Blokey is done. Rowder, you're next.
Okay, she is going to, in a single motion, she will take an attack. Oh no, he's just used his reaction.
Yeah, he's used it up.
Interesting.
They're trying to stop his body of his brother going. Yeah.
Okay, so she is going to jump over the portal onto the very edge of grandmother's space. Not in the portal, but on the very edge. In the same motion, she's just going to wrap both of her arms around the grandmother and then fall back into the portal.
Then it closes the portal and everyone else is dead.
as the two of you disappear through the portal in the moments and are gone. Okay, that is done. Ironwood Witch is left. This one has used its one use of fireball for the day, so it is annoyed at that. It is going to it's going to try and hit Frida, because Frida's close by right now, so it's going to try and mind howl. Let's see how it's going to do on that front. And an 8 is going to be a complete whiff, so it will It will miss with its ranged attack. Can it do 2 ranged attacks? It can do 2 mind hell, so incoming the second one. And rolls a natural 1, so even worse on that one. So the witch in the moments is useless. Scold will move forward, and if Blythe will let her, she will try and grab him and pull him in if she will.
I'll get the wolf, don't worry.
I won't let her pull me. No.
Okay, so it will be contested then in the moment. So it's going to be strength athletics for hers versus yours. She gets a 25.
Sure.
Oh, geez.
I mean, I don't even know if I can beat that. It's just a strength check, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's strength or it's athletics or acrobatics to dodge the way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I literally can't beat it.
Okay. Yeah, you.
Like, no!
Yeah, as you're pulled and dragged in yourself and taken in the moments. Scold is done. Frida, round to you. It's just you
I will
facing
grab the dog. Don't worry.
You facing the Witch King. He's used his reaction.
I will. Yeah, I'll jump over the portal, so I don't grab the dog and jump in. I'm sure the dog will be fine with me.
No problem.
She trusts me.
No problem. So, as you guys make your way through the portal and out into the wilderness, you will be reappearing very close to a certain boat that you have seen before. A certain crew will be astonished at your arrival, and in the form as you burst out of the hull of the ship, as there is an ironwood sapling attached to your very ship.
What?
As this is going on, and we will reconvene there for next time, as we will deal with the next steps. Go ahead.
May I have one last say in something about Hodor, please?
Go on. Yeah. What's the moment?
I would really like for when Baldur was being held by Hodor, he notices a necklace, a new bone necklace.
Oh, with all the teeth.
Not including Blokey, but everyone else's tooth that he took.
Yeah. Do we have to roll 132 to see what tooth was taken?
Yeah.
He has taken a back tooth off of each of you, yes. But
like a molar.
Yeah.
But each of them is there on one of his necklaces. I'd like that. I think that would be fun.
Can with Baller have been one of his front teeth? Just invisible.
Just to center it and make it look cool.
Oh
yeah, I like that.
No problem.
Cool.
No problem. But yeah, well done, guys. You you survived another battle with them, but they're still out there, and we will deal with more of that next time.
I was hoping I would have at least killed one of those trees with my fireball.
Yeah, they're big trees. Is the honest truth. They do take a lot of damage from it, but they are. Yeah, you're basically in the Witch King's lair when you're fighting that fight. So it is. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, no problem. Well, yeah, you can see where things will be heading on some of that as. But we will, we'll deal with that next time, as you guys will figure out next steps and what you're going to be dealing with, and what all the weird dreams are at the beginning going on, and all manner of things to figure out now. So, and the witches are still out there with a new king. So
since Baldur wasn't healed on that turn, does that mean that Seb still has to roll a death save or another death save?
In theory, yes, but we'll come to conclusions on some of the things. He saved on his first one, so he got an 11. So
then if he rolls in 1, he's fine.
Yeah, so the odds are good. So it would have been a fail, and then there would have been time for Valkyries and people to start healing you. But yeah, it would have been more. I would have been more worried if you had rolled a 1 on the first one. But yeah, we will deal with that next time. But well done.